All right. First things first, we're looking at price action, break of structure and retest, support and resistance. Excuse me. All right. So we are on NZD USD. It's gonna be an example. So first things first, right? We're gonna look to the left as always, and we can see that we had a support here. All right. So we had a support here because the market tapped off this level multiple times. All right. It broke through this level, and what you can do is it's called a flipped support and resistance. All right. For this case, you can reverse a support into a resistance. All right. Basically, you could so your old support can become a resistance. All right. So this was the support and it became resistance. All right. So if we look at that like that, we have just retested and we also have a double top right here. All right. So now we see we have a big retest and we are at a resistance. You can drop down to the 1 hour and you can see that we have another resistance area. All right. So now what we will do is look for, well, we could drop down time frames and look for sells in this case because we know we're selling. And if you want to wait and have more of a confirmed selling, you can mark your lows. So we have 1 low, 2 low, 3 lows, and you can wait for them lows to get broken and then start looking for sells, or you can start looking from sells from here. Right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to the 5-minute and look for supply. All right. So on the 5-minute we have supply here. Let me just look on the 15 just in case there's another one above. All right, and we have a 15 right here. All right, so I wouldn't take this 5-minute because we are at a 15-minute support right here. It's failing to break this. All right, so let's see what happens from here. All right, we broke. If you don't understand it, just text me in the chat for the questions. All right, so we broke below and we might be testing this 15-minute. All right, so as I said, if you took this 5-minute one, it would have been a hit. As you can see, entry was here or here, and that would have been a hit at the next level. All right. All right, bet. So you always get out at your levels, and this is why you get out on levels because it could reverse just like this. And that was actually pretty perfect. I just did that. All right, so let's just let the market play out and see what it does. All right, like I said, it came back to the 15-minute perfectly, just like that. All right, so we go back to the hour, right? This is what we're gonna look at. Okay, so we know up here is a whole resistance area. Okay, and we also have this 1 hour supply. I'm not worried about that because it's been tapped already. But if the market, since the market was respecting this support, like it didn't break, it failed to break these 2 levels of support. It came back up to resistance. But since we know that this is a resistance and it's been tested to, sell off of multiple times, we can go to the 15-minute or 5-minute and look for a supply. All right. In this case, went to the 15-minute, we have supply. We made a new low. A new higher low and a new lower low. All right. So now we are confirmed in the downtrend. Let's just grab this too. So we had our lower low and we have our new lower high. And next is our new lower low. All right. So we are confirmed in a downtrend right now. This is our entry. Just like that. Our stop loss going right above. The take profit could be around this level of support. All right, that could be your first take profit. Your second take profit could be at this lower low, the next level of support, just like that. All right, and then your next TP can go here if you want to extend it and hold it. just like that. Now be your last TP. And let's see what happens, all right? So we had change of structure on the 1 hour, all right? Hold on 1 second. All right, sorry, I'm back. All right, so yeah, we checked the 1 hour, we was at a resistance, all right? We made a new lower low on the lower time frames. 15-minute, we have our supply, all right? We had our bigger structure, we had our imbalance, and yes, so it's our aggressive entry. And then all take profits is hit. Like I said, this is why you must know where to put your take profits because of this happens, all right? So let's see, again, we could probably catch another entry. So we can go back to the 1 hour and see what's going on. All right, so we're just respecting these levels of structure, these structured levels, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just leave it, wait until we get a break and close on the downside. No breaks, it's just, all right. Okay, so we was not looking for any more entries. As you can see, we came back up, all right? So that's what we could do. Again, we came back to this hour area of resistance, all right? We are at a resistance on the hour time frame, so what we could do is go back to the 5 or 15-minute or 30-minute and look for supply. All right, retesting the same supply. Let me see if we can find a fresh supply. Okay, or not. All right, no fresh supply. So what you could do is go to another time frame and mark your low point. We have a low here at this wick. We have a low and a low. So what you could do is wait for these two lower time frame structures to be broken and then look for a supply again on a 5-minute to catch another entry back on the way down. All right, so we had our break. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the 5-minute and we broke right there. Okay, so let's see if we can find any 5-minute supplies, or even 3 minutes is the lowest I go. All right, so in the 3-minute, we have a supply right here. Okay, so that's gonna be my entry, aggressive stop loss just above. Take profit would be the next key level that I have marked, which would be right there. Now I'm going back to the 15 and my TP is right here, or you can set your TP at the next level, just like that. All right. And then just like that, no drawdown, nothing. TPs is all smack. All right. So that's pretty much how that's gonna go. So now what you could do is wait till we break this low. So this is our next low point that I want to break before I start selling. We are at a demand, so be sure to watch out for stuff like that. All right, so we're at a demand. I want this low to be broken for more entries. All right, boom, this low was broken. Also created a supply on the 1 hour. All right, so we broke this low, closed below this support. All right, and retested this 1 hour supply. So this demand is invalid. All right, now we have this 1 hour supply. All right, we broke, closed down here, left imbalance, came back for the imbalance, still came back one more time. Our entry would be not aggressive. Let's say this is just our entry right here. So our stop loss just above, just like that. Your take profit, your first take profit is going to be at the lowest point. All right, that's almost a 1 or 2. Second take profit, I am aiming for this support area down here, which would be all this. All right, So I'm gonna drag this to this, just like that. And let's see. All right, we get stopped out. They could have maybe put the stop loss a little bit higher. I mean, not the stop loss, to take profit, because it is this zone. Maybe it came down a little bit lower, but you must know. This is why you must know how to set your take profits. If you're going for like a 1-on-1, then this already would have hit down right here. And if you're going for a 1 or 2, it was just a little bit lower, but this is NZD USD. I don't even trade this pair. Super choppy. Let me know if you understand them, bro. All right, let me just go to a different pair. Go to GBP odd. All right. Now I'm gonna go over how to trade consolidation. All right. So if we look right up here, we're all right. So if we look here on the fall, we see we're consolidating, right? So I'm gonna draw this box, consolidating. All right. So now I'm gonna go on the daily to see where we are. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this right here so I can go to the left and see exactly where we are. All right. So we are at a support that is now a resistance level. All right. You see how we broke off right here multiple times on a daily, and then we broke through. All right. So that is why we're consolidating on the lower time frame. So now what we're gonna do on the 4-hour is, matter of fact, we're gonna go to the 1-hour and refine this just a little bit, like this. Okay. And now what we're gonna do is wait for a break of structure to either the up or downside. We're expecting to go back to the downside. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark my lows. All right. Then all are lows. All right. That. All right. So them are our most recent lows. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for a breakout. All right. Either to the up or downside. Okay, we got our breakout to the downside. Now we see that every time we do get a break, we're gonna get a retest. All right, so it looks like a retesting right now. So while it's retesting, we're gonna drop down time frames and look for supply. All right, so we see we have a 5-minute supply right here. So let's go to the 15 or 30. We have a 30-minute right above. All right, a 30-minute supply right above. This one's better than the 5-minute. Let me check the 15 too to see where we're at. All right, 30-minute is the best one, right? So I'm gonna delete the 5-minute one because it's not gonna hold. Oh, it did hold. Okay. You see? The 5-minute did hold. I didn't think it would hold because of all that pressure I had. All right. So 5-minute, we had our break, our retest, and we had a 5-minute supply within the retest. All right. So in this box, what I'm gonna do is wait 5-minute supply. All right. And we got our entry, stop loss right above, take profit at any of these key levels that we drew out. So this is the first key level, and then it's the second key level. All right. So that's gonna be our take profit. And just like that, that one's hit. Now you can see we have a 1-hour supply that we're approaching. Just right here. We had a breakup structure. We had our imbalance. Now it's being filled. This is gonna be our entry. Ooh, that was insane. Right. And I was gonna say I didn't want to take this one aggressive too. Um, let me see something really quick. I want to see why. Excuse me. All right. Let's see why it's buying. Okay, there's a little demand right here. That's probably reacting to. All right, understandable. All right, so this 1 hour is invalid. Let's see what happens from here. All right. All right. So now we see that we made a double top right here. All right. A double top, and this is a resistance. All right. So now when we are within this area and we made a double top, you could wait for this engulfing candle and then start looking for 5 minute setups, or you can start looking for 5 minute setups right around here. All right. I'm not gonna break it all the way down, but we'll go to the 5 minute. All right. And this is our resistance area. We had a 5 minute supply right here. We had this breakup structure, just like that. And we had our 5 minute supply. All right. We are selling from here. Stop loss. Take profit, first key level, or this key level. That's a 101. So 103. All right. So we're gonna wait for it to top. Boom, top. And just like that, that's all hit. You could leave a runner and drag this to the next key level. All right. And it just keeps on going. All right. So that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know, bro, if you got any questions before I end it. All right. That's gonna be the end of this video, man.